Hello everyone, and welcome back into another CSC volleyball scrimmage. It'll be Central Wyoming Community College taking the court against the Eagles here in Game 2 of the scrimmages this afternoon. The Eagles took the first game of the scrimmage in 2-1, only 3 sets being played today. Just a little bit ahead of first serve here, so just wanted to hop on and give you a bit of an update. About 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go before we see first serve here in Chadron. So thank you for joining me on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, and I'll be back on the air in just a moment with first serve, about 6.5 minutes ahead of first serve in Chadron. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Chadron State College. Tonight, the Eagles will be taking on the Central Wyoming Community College volleyball team here in the second of two scrimmages tonight to round out a Friday evening. Eagle football team finished up their scrimmage a little bit ago over at Don Beebe Stadium as they will head to Wayne State to take on Wayne State next weekend on the 20th for their spring game. So again, Wayne, Nebraska for the spring game for the Eagles in football. Here, the Eagles took on Casper Community College, the Thunderbirds, and beat them 2-1, and now we'll take on Central Wyoming Community College. Let's take a look at the unofficial stats recorded in the first game of the two scrimmages. Callie Kirkwood, Ayana Fujiyama, Avery Lacey, the three offensive leaders for Chadron State. Avery Lacey topped everyone with 7 total kills. Ayana Fujiyama and Callie Kirkwood to follow with 5 total kills apiece. In the blocking department, it was Bella Adams, 6 total blocks against the Thunderbirds. Again, stats are unofficial as there's no live stats for scrimmage games. Eagles did pretty well on their serve, receive, and also their serving as well. Had 7 total service aces and ended up having shy of 10 service errors in the match. Don't have the numbers on the back of the Central Wyoming players, so I won't be able to give you names and numbers. But I will keep you in the loop on the Eagles side of things. And it looks like the Eagles will have first serve. It's Kendall Kirkwood who will drop back. On the floor to start the second scrimmage, Alondra Hernandez, Bo French will round out the back row rotation. Avery Lacey on left, Natalie Kinney on right. She finds the ball, goes up with the block, and just a little bit over the block goes the attack of Central Wyoming. And it will connect to the floor. French receives the serve. Lacey goes up and bangs one over from the back row. Hernandez bumps set to Lacey, too long. Attacking error. And it's 2-0 lead for Central Wyoming. Bump set out to Kenny, who will get a kill. And she'll be the first to score for the Eagles in the second scrimmage today. The spring practices wrapping up for all the fall sports. Kenny on the block. That's over Kenny this time. She'll get the swing, and she is blocked. Three to 1. Central Wyoming leads. The serve to French. Set by Kirkwood. French up and over the block, kept alive by Central Wyoming defense. A block by Wright. We'll knock it down for a CSC point. And it's 3-2. Ethan Strayed with you. Glad to have you watching on Facebook Live and YouTube Live for the two scrimmages today. It's been a pleasure to bring you these games, at least to the best of my abilities, that is. Point for Central Wyoming on that rally. Falls off of the hands of the block attempt by CSC. And a service error will award the point to Chadron State. Had some hiccups with the first game with the streaming software. Still showing my screen when I exited out of the stream, but nevertheless, it is working to its full capacity. Attacking error, point for CSC. And we are tied at 4 with Riley Ward going to the service line. Ward had 66 digs and 118 assists recorded in the 2023 season. As another ball falls from the attack of Central Wyoming. Kendall Kirkwood, the set to Adams. Gets a kill. Adams first of the game. Had 4 in the first game today. Also notched 6 total blocks as well. French with the serve. Good serve received by Central Wyoming. They'll get the kill off the block attempt by Kendall Kirkwood. Adams was also up on that, but it went off of Kirkwood's hands and out of play. For a 6-5 advantage for Central Wyoming as they step back to the service line. Ward receives the serve, set from Kirkwood, the swing from Lacey. 1, 2, 3, and a kill for the Eagles. Attack goes into the block of the Eagles. That was Kirkwood and Wright. Nice dig by Ward. Free ball for what a rally. Eagles put that one down. Great work there by the Eagles, getting the point on that rally. Great work there by Kendall Kirkwood to stay out of the net. That was a really tight setup against the net, and I thought she might have brushed it, but the net stayed quite still, so great work on keeping the rally alive and staying out of the net there by Kendall Kirkwood. Adams with the serve. And a kill for Central Wyoming. Hernandez receives a serve. Avery Lacey with the swing. And a point for the Eagles. Lacey with the kill. Is playing dodgeball with that as it went off the block and ricocheted directly back at her. So great way to have good reflexes to get out of the way by Lacey there. That's her second kill of the match. Adams in the back row with the dig. Remember, that was French in the back row, and Lacey, dynamite on that swing. Explosive there for the third kill. And the Eagles now lead by 3. It's 10-7 here in set number 1. Swing goes long. Rather, a touch is called, so Central Wyoming will get the point on that rally. Not sure who the touch was called on, but a point for Central Wyoming. Service error. Point Eagles. 11-8. Chadron lead. That'll send Kiera Alfred to the service line. Defensive specialist recorded 26 digs in her games that she played in 2023, and Bo French shuts down the offense of Central Wyoming on that one. Records her first block of the evening in either of the 2 scrimmages. 6 blocks in total for Chadron State so far. 5 total kills. And Kinney, an attacking error as that one sails long of the end line. It's 12-9. Here comes the serve. Serve goes to Alondra Hernandez. Receives it in the middle back position. And French really letting loose on that one. It went off the top of the block, kept alive by Central Wyoming. A free ball for the Eagles. 1, 2, and 3. The swing from right gets the kill. Madison Wright with her first kill. Alondra Hernandez at service line. Net violation on Adams. Point for Central Wyoming. Attacking error by Bo French. Point for Central Wyoming. Alfred receives the serve. Adams with the swing. Pancake dig by Central Wyoming. No touch. Point for CSC. What a great defensive effort there by Central Wyoming to keep that one up, but just couldn't quite get it over the tape of the net. And the 4 contact violation is called, so it will be a point for Chadron State. Booming swing there for a kill. Point for Central Wyoming. Alfred to Kirkwood. French hopping over the block. Yes, sir. That'll get the job done for a kill. Great read there by Bo French as she went up and just tapped it up and over the block. So a successful connection for French. Setter dump, and it was pushed to the back corner. That was service zone number 1. And instead, it is called a net violation on Kirkwood. Looking at the replay, indeed, yes, Kirkwood did brush the net, so wipe that off the board and give the point to Central Wyoming. Service ace. And Central Wyoming starting to tighten the score back up again. It's 15-14. Eagles leading. Adams with the swing and a kill. Two kills for Adams. Kirkwood's bump set. French from the back row. Roll shot. Nothing doing. Picked up by the defense of Central Wyoming. And it will fall to the floor on the Eagles side. Service ace. A point for Central Wyoming, and we are tied at 16. Midway through set number 1. Kirkwood the set. Lacey the swing. Dug out nicely in the back row by Central Wyoming. And another nice dig. Kirkwood sends it over again. And a dig from the knees of the defender in the back row keeps it alive. Lacey with the swing, and that time puts it away. An electric swing there by Lacey. And a timeout taken by Central Wyoming. What a rally, folks. Avery Lacey's 4th total kill, so timeout taken by Central Wyoming. The Eagles will gather and talk things over as well. It's 17-16, the Eagles lead here in Chadron. Service called for out of the break. Kendall Kirkwood with the serve for Chadron State, and a point for Central Wyoming. Attacking error by Wright. Point for Central Wyoming. They take the lead 18-17, getting towards the later stages of set number 1. Only playing 3 sets today in these scrimmage matchups. Lacey with the kill for 5th. So Lacey controlling the offense for the Eagles. 7 total kills in the first match. Has 5 here. Alfred at the service line. Set from Kirkwood, and the swing will go long. Point for Central Wyoming. If you're Madison Wright, just keep swinging. Eventually that's going to find somebody's hands either in the back row or maybe even the block up front, or even graze that back line, you know. So just keep swinging, don't get down on yourself, and keep your head up, and that's exactly what she's going to keep doing. Blocked, but it goes out of bounds, so a kill. on the side of Central Wyoming. Now they have a 2-point buffer, 20-18. So the Eagles trailing by 2. French with the swing and the kill. For second. That'll send Alondra Hernandez to the service line. A great pancake up there on serve receive to keep that alive. Alondra Hernandez slides in, and a double contact on Beau French as it went off of her hand and then off of her head. And a point for Central Wyoming. It's 21-19. Eagles trail. Kenny with the off-speed swing there gets it down for a kill. For a second. I don't think that her hand hit that the way that she wanted. It had a little bit of an interesting spin on the ball there, but nevertheless found the floor on a cross-court swing. Great job, Natalie Kenny, on that swing. Attack goes long. Point for Chadron. And we are tied at 21. And an ace. Service ace for Riley Ward. Service error for Ward. Second service error for the team. Hernandez receives the serve. Kirkwood with the set. French with the swing into the block. Dug out nicely by Hernandez. Set from Kirkwood. French on the swing again. It's dug out. And back over to the Eagles side. Adams with the swing. Dug out by Hernandez. Great block coverage by Hernandez on those two possessions. And a block there by Adams and Kirkwood, and that will fall in by about 2 or 3 inches. French was hoping that would be out, but it was in. So, nevertheless, a point for Central Wyoming. They'll lead 23-22 now. Service error for Central Wyoming, and it's 23-23. Strong serve by French. It's handled by Central Wyoming, and an attacking error. Set point number 1, Chadron State, 24-23. Timeout taken by the visiting Central Wyoming Community College. 24-23 here in Chadron. We'll keep it here. Only a short pause, and then one more point, and the Eagles will take the set if they can secure that. If not, we're going to be going to extra points. 24-23 is the score. Chadron State is leading. Offensive leader, Avery Lacey right now for Chadron State. 5 total kills unofficially. Be sure to check out more CSC Athletics content via my YouTube channel. From podcasts to game day previews to interviews, there's always something for everyone on my YouTube channel. So again, the Eagles had a successful year making it to the postseason in RMAC play as they took on Regis on the road. As the Eagles finished with that 6th seed in the regular season, 8-6 in conference play, 15-12 overall. So the Eagles looking to repeat that when they come back in the fall and win that RMAC tourney. But they will have to go up against some tough teams. Obviously, seeing that the Rangers were number 11th nationally ranked. Just think about MSU, Denver, and Colorado Mesa, who sat atop at the 1 and 2 position. So really strong competition in the RMAC conference. And Lacey with a swing playing pinball with the defenders on Central Wyoming side. And that will win the set for the Eagles. And Avery Lacey notches her 6th kill as we head to set number 2, 25-23. Eagles take it in set number 1. Back to action here in Chadron set 2 coming your way here on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Very appreciative of all of you who have taken the time to tune in today on a Friday evening in Chadron on the beautiful campus of Chadron State College at the Chicoine Center. Eagles taking on Central Wyoming Community College. The final volleyball broadcast that I will be doing is I will be student teaching next year. So stepping aside from the broadcast world to finish off my studies, and boom goes the dynamite. Bella Adams getting up on that swing. 3rd kill for Adams. So very appreciative of all the support I've gotten through my time here at Chadron. And it's from all the great viewers like you guys that are tuned in now. So I thank each and every one of you from the very bottom of my heart. Eagles get the point on that rally. Over the block, no touch. Point Eagles attacking there. And the Eagles have jumped out to a 3-0 lead here in set number 2. Boyce with a service error. Didn't play in the first scrimmage of the afternoon. And that gives the first point to Central Wyoming. The first point for Central Wyoming via the service error. Fujiyama swinging in the middle. Nice dig in the back row. But it will fall. Point for CSC. 4-1 Eagles. Eagles take on New Mexico Highlands tomorrow for softball and Sunday as well. 12-2 the game times tomorrow. 11-1. You can find those games on CSC Live. Just go to chadronstate.tv in your web browser or on Safari or whatever search engine you use on any of your devices and be able to tune into the softball games. Just 2 series left at home before that wraps up the athletic year through 2023-2024. Alondra Hernandez lobs the serve over, nearly falls, but serve receive keeps it alive. A swing from Adams, a kill for Bella Adams. That is her 4th. Timeout taken by Central Wyoming. The Eagles lead big 6-1 in the early stages of set number 2. Back in Chadron, Alondra Hernandez had to serve for Chadron State, so we're in the middle of the rally now. Ball on Central Wyoming side. Boyce had it in the back row, but a net violation by Chadron. Guilty party appeared to be right for CSC. Nice swing and a kill there for Bella Adams. Notches her 5th for the ball game. Catching up to Avery Lacey, who sits with 6. Callie Kirkwood, Natalie Kinney, and Madison Wright in the front row. Alondra Hernandez, Paige Boyce, and Riley Ward in the back row for Chadron State. Good coverage there by Hernandez. Cross-court swing goes a little too wide for Natalie Kinney. So one of those things that Kinney is working on is that cross-court swing, and we've seen her approach that a couple of different times now. So good to see that the Eagles are trying out some things before it comes season time, trying to work out the kinks in that, and by the time season does roll around, Natalie Kinney will have that perfected. So as they all say, practice makes perfect. The ball falls on the Eagles side. Central Wyoming gets the point. 7-4 your score in set 2. Boyce serve the seat. Ward stays under the net. And a nice kill down the front of the block for Madison Wright. That's her 2nd kill. 8-4. Roosevelt at the service line. Set to Lacey. Net violation. Point Eagles. Roosevelt, another nice serve. And the block will get down for Chadron State. Fell right on that far boundary line. Wright and Kinney on the block coverage. Wright with the tip off the block. It's alive on Central Wyoming side. Free ball for Chadron State. 1-2 and set out to Kinney, and she is stuck. Five-point lead for CSC, 10-5. Took set one, 25-23. Roosevelt to Ward. Out to Lacey. Cross-court kill for Avery Lacey. That's her 7th. Mark the assist down for Riley Ward. Alfred at the service line now for CSC. She'll play that back left position. Block for Chadron. That was Kinney up on the block. Set out to Lacey, and she gets it through the block. A kill for Lacey, her 8th. Point for Central Wyoming. Set from Ward. Lacey tips it into the block. It's alive on Central Wyoming side. And it will fall on the side of the Eagles. 12-8. Chadron leads. Here comes the serve from Central Wyoming. Ward brushed the net. Net violation. Lacey goes off the block for a kill. Make that number 9. Getting some really good looks today is Lacey from those great sets from both Kirkwood, Ward, and we've seen Kylie West set in this one. Sydney Eskew ended up setting in game 1. Kirkwood with the set here. Lacey with the swing. It goes into the block. She digs out the block. And Adams up and over the block and down for a kill. So Adams with another kill. Her 6th. Great serve, Kendall Kirkwood. Hit the tape of the net and got over. Popped up on the Eagles side. Eagles will handle it. Adams with the swing. Kirkwood with the dig on the block. Lacey swings back corner. Picked up by Central Wyoming's defense. And Adams can't handle the hot-handed swing from Central Wyoming as that one goes out of play. And a point for Central Wyoming. 14-10. Chadron State leads here in set number 2. Free ball for Central Wyoming. Into the block and a kill. Score moves 14-11. Service error. Point for Chadron State. Paige Boyd sets the service line. Will serve it for Chadron State. Boyd's dig in the back row. Set up by Kirkwood to her sister Callie Kirkwood. It's kept alive. Adams. A deep bump shot, nothing doing. Back to the Eagles side and off of the Chadron State defense. And a point for Central Wyoming. Drawn to within 3 here. 15-12. Eagles lead. Deep push, great coverage there by Paige Boyd. That is absolutely perfect execution on the coverage. And on the overpass, Ayana Fujiyama puts it down and shuts down that rally with an Eagle point. Hernandez now at the service line. Through the block and down on Chadron State's side. A nice swing there up front by the Central Wyoming offense. (16-13), CSC leads. Set by Kirkwood to Adams. Adams down off the front of the block, and a kill. 7 kills for Bella Adams. Is behind the leader Avery Lacey with 9. Ward set out to Callie Kirkwood, who swings into the block and gets the kill off the block. 5-point lead for Chadron State now, 18-13 here in set 2. Ward at the service line. Deep serve picked up by Central Wyoming. Great save there by Ward. And a kill for the Eagles. Timeout taken by Central Wyoming. We'll take the break with them. Back to Chadron right after this. Riley Ward will get us back to action here in Chadron out of the timeout. Eagles lead 19-13. Boyce with an amazing dig from her knees. Another good dig on Central Wyoming side. Hernandez bump set. Callie Kirkwood up and over the block. Nothing doing. Dug out nicely by Central Wyoming. Set from Ward. And Callie Kirkwood down the front of the block. Give the assist to Ward on the set. A kill for the Eagles. 20-13 your score. 5 points away from taking set 2 and presumably the match, unless they will play set 3 anyway, since it's just a scrimmage. We will find out. Ward with the set. Kinney with the swing. Kinney with the kill. (21-13) Chadron State. Ward serve. Too long. Just the third service error by Chadron State in the match. 2 service aces for Chadron State. So good serve received by each team in this one. Not very many errors, not very many aces. Attacking error by Wright. Forward contact on the side of the Eagles. Kirkwood swings into the block, dug out by Hernandez. Wright swings off the top of the block, hits over on Central Wyoming side. They'll have to send it over from the back row. Hernandez dig, deep push. It will connect for Ward. Count it as a kill on the deep push. The Eagles have really executed well when they go for those deep pushes. You want it to land right there in that corner where you saw that ball. You see that blue tape. You might be able to see it on screen. That blue tape is kind of anywhere back there beyond that three-point arc, or within side of the three-point arc, rather, is kind of where you want to be aiming, is those deep corners on your pushes. Or if you can get it in the donut or the campfire, it works just as well. Set over to Kinney. She swings hard, but it's right into the block. And a point for Central Wyoming. Ward set to Kinney. She tries to go cross court and couldn't sneak it over the tape. Attacking error. Attacking error by Lacey. Point Central Wyoming. 22-18. Chadron lead. Kinney puts it down for the kill. Fourth kill for Natalie Kinney. Tied with Callie Kirkwood. Attacking error, that one goes long. Good read by the Chadron back row defense. Alfred on the call. In the back row right now, it's back row setter Riley Ward, Josie Loosefelt, and Kira Alfred, as she sends that one just a little too long on her serve. So a service error for Alfred. And a point for Central Wyoming. 24-19 is what the in-house scoreboard reads. And that should do it. And a nice kill there by the Eagles. And we'll see what the game plan is here. Appears that we will play 3 sets no matter what. See what the discussion is. We'll just keep it locked here in Chadron. I'll take a break, and we'll see if we have set 3 or if that'll be the end. It looks like it will be set 3. So we'll step aside and be back with set 3 action from the Chicoine Center in a moment. But the Eagles have at least taken the matches. We're only playing 3 sets today in both scrimmages. Eagles won first game as well. So again, we'll step aside here in Chadron, back in a moment with set 3 action on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Set 3 action just about to get underway with Riley Ward at the service line for Chadron State. Back row defense for the Eagles will look like this. Katie Bell will take the center back position, middle back that is, Alondra Hernandez and Riley Ward back there. And there's Bell on the nice pickup in the back row. In the front row, Bo French, Madison Wright, and Bella Adams. Now setters pulled back on serve receive. So Ward will be playing that right front position. Hernandez pops the serve receive high in the air, and French too long. And a 2-0 lead for Central Wyoming. Set from Ward, and Adams touches out of bounds. So a quick 3-0 lead for Central Wyoming here in set number 3. Hernandez a nice dig. French into the block for a kill. That'll send Naomi Starr to the service line. Kill for Central Wyoming. And they lead 4-1. Service error. Point Chadron State. Point for Central Wyoming. It's 5-2. Eagles trailing by 3. Star with the dig in the back row. Set goes to right. She'll get the kill. Assist will go to Ward. Right now with 3 kills in the match. We'll send Kendall Kirkwood into the game at the service line. Riley Ward will exit. Natalie Kinney back in the front row. Good dig by Star. And in the net are the Eagles. Coming down on the block. There's Natalie Kinney in the net. Had to double check the replay on my left side. See what exactly happened. Attacking there by Kinney. That serve is a little bit too long there by Central Wyoming. Chadron State gets the point, 7-4. Katie Bell into serve. Didn't see any playing time in the 2023 season. Attack is out. Point Chadron State. So Bell will serve once again. Kept alive by Central Wyoming. Set by Hernandez. Kinney the swing. Off the tape and down on the Eagles side. Another attacking error by Kinney. Five to 8 your score. Chadron trails by 3. Service error. Point Chadron State. Bella Adams subs in. Ayana Fujiyama will exit. In the front row, it's Beau French, Bella Adams, and Natalie Kinney. In the back row, it's Kendall Kirkwood, Katie Bell, and Alondra Hernandez, who's at the service line. Hernandez the set. The swing is picked up by Central Wyoming, and a big block for Kinney and Bella Adams to shut down the attack from Central Wyoming. Service error for Hernandez. Eagles now up to 5 service errors in the match. Have 3 service aces. Adams pokes that one through for a kill. That's 8 for Bella Adams. Avery Lacey still leading the pack with 9 total kills. Bella Adams with 8. And a point for Central Wyoming. It is 10-8. Chadron trailing by 2. Getting towards the middle stages of set number 3. For athletic news, stats, schedules, and more, be sure to visit ChadronEagles.com, as there's a service error by Central Wyoming that gets the point to the Eagles. You can catch all the live stats and recaps of tomorrow's softball action there, but if you have nothing to do on a Saturday afternoon, tune in and watch the Eagles softball team compete against New Mexico Highlands. A block there by Eagles up front. Starr really working hard in the back row there. Adams swing and a kill. Really got on top of that one, powered it down through off of a couple of hands of the defense of Central Wyoming, and that'll send Paige Boyds to the service line. Alondra Hernandez and Bella Adams now out. Starr will hold in the middle back position. Paige Boyds playing left back. Nice dig there by Ward. Boyds with the up. Free ball for Chadron State. Ward with the set. Kirkwood with the swing into the block and over the top of the back row of Chadron State. Point for Central Wyoming. Boyds will exit. In the back row is Callie Kirkwood, Ayana Fujiyama in the front row. Riley Ward front and center. And Madison Wright as well in the front row, with Fujiyama getting the kill. Service ace. Point for Chadron State. Kendall Kirkwood in the serve. Natalie Kinney subs in as well. Madison Wright out and Riley Ward. Kill for Central Wyoming. It's a 15-11 lead for the opposition. Set goes out to Callie Kirkwood. Kept alive by Central Wyoming, and they have an arid swing as it goes too long. And a point for the Eagles. Katie Bell back in. Beau French in as well. Miscommunications all over the place on Central Wyoming's side, but they are able to get it over to the Eagles. Fujiyama swings into the block. It's blocked in that middle position. It's a nice solo block by Central Wyoming. Set to Kinney. Off the tape, it is still alive on Central Wyoming's side, and that will find space before it hits that back line of the Eagles. And Central Wyoming pulling away here in set number 3, 17-12, the score for Central Wyoming. And a touch and a kill for Beau French. Didn't think that she was going to get it. Alondra Hernandez at the service line. Swing and a kill by Central Wyoming. 18-13, they lead. Point for Central Wyoming. Timeout, Chadron State. 19-13 lead for Central Wyoming, trying to take set 3 and get out of here with at least one set victory. We'll take the timeout with them back in Chadron in a moment. Back to action, Central Wyoming with the serve here in set 3. They lead 19-13 here in the final set of the 2 scrimmages. Ball was called out. Did hit in, but a reserve will be issued. A kill for Beau French. Her 5th. So Riley Ward will go to the service line. Gained by Ward, set by Hernandez, right with the swing, it's into the block. And down on the Eagles side, a kill for Central Wyoming. 5 points away from taking set 3. The Eagles will still take the match. If they fall here in set number 3, they take it 2 sets to 1. Adams with a kill. Gets her to double digits with 10 total kills. Takes the offensive leadership role for Chadron State here in game 2. Just pulled in front of Avery Lacey, who has 9 kills. towards set. Star swing, dig in the back row by Central Wyoming. Another nice dig. It's an overpass, goes over to Central Wyoming. They'll bring it back to their side, and now to the Eagles. Tip up over the block. Nice dig. Still alive on Central Wyoming side. We'll have a long rally here. Set goes to right. Right a little too far in on that. And the Eagles will reset. The swing will go long for Central Wyoming and an attacking error, and the Eagles get the point on a long rally. 20-16. Central Wyoming is leading Chadron State. Serve goes long. Point for Central Wyoming. Was watching the playback on my screen, and it was indeed long. Eagles players wanted it to be called in. And a kill for Chadron State. Point Eagles, 21-17. Central Wyoming is leading. Callie Kirkwood on the swing there to get her fourth kill. Now instead, that's going to be overturned. And the point was awarded to Central Wyoming. Not exactly sure as to why. And a kill for Chadron State. That was Adams. Number 11 for Bella Adams. 17-22, Central Wyoming trying to close this one out with a set 3 victory. Into the donut. Campfire goes that ball, and a nice kill there by Central Wyoming. 2 points away from taking set 3. Service ace, and we are now at set point here in set number 3. It will be match point, but the Eagles will still win the match 2-1 if they fall here. Free ball for Central Wyoming. They set it up. The swing off the block of the Eagles. It's still alive. And another big block. It's Wright and Fujiyama combining for 2. Kirkwood swing. Nearly falls to the floor, but it's picked up. And that one will fall, and that will do it. So a block for Madison Wright. That's her 5th. And Ayana Fujiyama will put that one down as well for the both of them twice on that rally. 6 total blocks is what Wright will finish with. And the Eagles will end their spring practice with 2 victories, 2-1 in both of the scrimmages today. Thank you for joining me on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Be sure to catch the softball games in action tomorrow on CSC Live. You can find those games at the web address of chadronstate.tv. But this is Ethan Stray saying so long from the Chicoine Center here in Chadron on a Friday night.